The matter is far from finished regarding the case of Onyeka Obu, billionaire native doctor and suspected ritualist. In a recent update, indigenes of Umu-ojor village in Ishiagu community of Enugu, local government of Enugu State, Nigeria, held a procession to unanimously disown and banish him. They have vowed never to associate with him or allow him to access his ancestral land. This is the chilling case of Onyeka Obu, aka Ide Play Ide Show, who was thought to be using medicinal herbs to bring healing and comfort to people until a young girl's cry for help exposed the evil hidden in his shrine. This case led to a nationwide manhunt, arrest, and shocking details that threw residents into a state of panic, confusion, and anger. Hello and welcome. If you're new here, I'm so glad you stopped by. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. My name is Ronke, and I share true crime stories. If that's something you're interested in, type yes in the comment section, and please subscribe. Quick disclaimer, this is a developing story. The details shared are based on available reports and have not been proven in a court of law. All parties mentioned are presumed innocent until proven guilty. Now, let's get into this case. On Monday, the 26th of May 2025, a 13-year-old girl and her father were on their way to the farm to fetch firewood when three men posing as stranded motorcyclists approached them to help them repair their faulty motorcycle. One of the motorcyclists asked the father of the teenage girl to help them with his cutlass to fix the fault in the motorcycle, to which the man obliged. The three men concluded that the fault would require pushing the bike, so they begged the teenager's father to help. It was in this process that one of the men grabbed his daughter and jumped onto the motorcycle and they zoomed off. Community vigilante groups and the police began searching for the missing girl after her father raised the alarm that his daughter had been abducted. As the sun set, the search team kept looking, but they still couldn't find the missing 13-year-old girl. Everyone in the community was worried and hoped she would come back home safely. Then something terrifying was heard. In the early hours of Tuesday, the 27th of May, some villagers said that they heard loud cries and screams coming from a bush near the home of a popular native doctor, Onyeka Obu. Sensing danger, the local vigilante team stormed to the native doctor's compound and successfully rescued the teenage girl, who was found chained and buried alive in a pit in an uncompleted building used as a shrine by the native doctor. Further search of the herbalist compound revealed more horrific discoveries. In the shrine of the prime suspect, who immediately fled the scene, there were underground pits with two decomposing corpses of a male and a female. The female was pregnant, and the bodies were held in separate sockaway pits on the premises. The gruesome discovery triggered an uproar in the community. Although Onyeka Obu escaped, the local vigilante team arrested three accomplices of the native doctor and handed them over to the police. Obu was declared wanted by the Enugu State Police Command for kidnapping and ritual killing. On May 29, the Nigerian Immigration Service arrested him while he was attempting to flee the country through the Badagry-Seme border on a motorcycle. The arrest was done many thanks to a vigilant officer, Umu-ojor, who recognized the suspect's face through photos circulating online. Onyeka Obu has been handed over to the Lagos Police Command. The suspect, who admitted to the crime during the initial questioning, has denied the charges. Who is the native doctor in question? His full name is Ichie Million Obu, and he is popularly known as Ozo, or by his nicknames Ide Play Ide Show or Ichie Million, meaning Chief of Millions, an alias derived from his lavish spending, which he does at events. Onyeka Obu belongs to a club known for its display of wealth and affluence at parties. He lived in Togo for many years before returning to his home state of Enugu to become a traditionalist. Meanwhile, the customs officer, Umu-ojor, who arrested Onyeka, has been rewarded with 5 million naira by a popular industrialist. The officer reportedly stopped the suspect and confronted him with his photograph, which was widely circulated online. The suspect initially denied being the person in the photo, claiming it was his brother, but he later admitted to the crimes, after which Onyeka Obu allegedly attempted to bribe him with various offers. First, 3 million naira, then 7 million naira, 10 million naira, and eventually 15 million naira. In related developments, Ezeani's mansions have been demolished according to state laws that says that any structure used for kidnapping will be destroyed. Angry youth set his exotic cars ablaze as news broke that he was allegedly involved in abductions and ritual killings. Residents of the village have held the banishment ritual rites to unanimously disown and banish the suspected ritualist. This was done at a rally held in the community where he was declared excommunicated from his ancestral land forever. It is reported that one of the victims found in the shrine was identified as a secondary school student who went missing on May 1st, 2025. Fellow students of the deceased boy stormed the now demolished house, raining curses on the land. The student was kidnapped on his way home after an exam and was found dead in one of the pits. In his defense, Onyeka Obu has denied the allegations and described himself as a businessman who sells second-hand clothes. He claims he is being framed because some villagers do not want him to become king, as he is in line for kingship sometime in the future. He also denied that he was a native doctor. According to Obu, the kingship disputes led to a setup involving someone conniving with his enemies who allegedly quote, planted items, off quote, in his sockaway. He stated that he had already answered to the allegations in the past and that the person responsible had been caught and arrested. In the meantime, we await more details as the case unfolds. My condolences go to the families of the victims. Kindly share your thoughts and comments. Please stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.